happening, man? We back in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Gunline Podcast. Look at me, gotta get my stuff right. You did. Gunline Podcast in here, man. Just gonna hear my voice today. Ain't gonna be too much. I ain't never seen nothing. I don't know nothing about this dude. But it caught my attention, man. I was listening to like the first 10 seconds. And I'm like, man, I can speak. I got something I want to say about some of the stuff this brother's saying, or I don't know what. Let me get the props, man. Okay. D Talk. Okay. D Talk. Let me see what D Talk. Okay, look like a little brother, man. That's what's up, D Talk, because you don't sound like one with what I was listening to. Okay, so D Talk.
The black person is so white people.
All right, cool, D Talk. Let it go. I'm rocking with you, dog. I'm rocking with you. Don't be getting all little, how y'all be getting all, offended and stuff, man. I'm just trying to, I'm just getting off in this thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm your big unc. You did. You know what I'm saying? You just be little nephew and go on and walk me through this thing, and I'm going to talk for you a little bit. I'm going to react to you. Let it go. Let's get it.
So white people make up 65% of the general population. Okay. Compare this to 12% of the population being black.
I don't like how you... Okay, but let's go.
Black folks. Now, when we look at 2023 in the NFL, only about 24%.
But I kind of see some symbolism. Okay, so it is funny because guess what? When we was coming up, or shall I say when I was coming up, white folks ain't wear chains, man. They thought that was urban. They call it urban. They ain't wear chains. They ain't get these lineups like this here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't get lineups. They just would get scissors and cut their hair. I'm about to tell him we about to see some shit, man. Because I mean, he touching on some stuff. Let's see what he's talking about.
Percent of the players identify as white, whilst 53% of the league identify as black. Right. And this also gets a lot worse when we look at the 2 or more races category, where they make up 9% of the league, meaning that almost 62% of the league are people that can be considered black.
Considered black. All right, melanated. Let's go.
Chances of making the NFL as a black person is 11.6 times higher than a white person. But here it is, guys. It doesn't stop there because in recent years, the league has progressively gotten more and more black. Football is becoming more and more of a path for a lot of black people out there, and we see a lot more positions being taken over by black people. So that's why in today's video, we're going to
Hold on, young player. Hold on, D. You know what I'm saying? How you just going to skip past that? You said that we was getting a lot of these positions, man. But, like, you only showed Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Which, quarterback, I mean, it's but it's a lot deeper than that, man. I don't know where you're going with it, though. So let me let you cook a little bit. Hold on. Let me let my man cook.
Over by black people. So that's why in today's video, we're going to take a look at being white in the NFL, the plight, the struggles, the enjoyment of being white in the NFL. And obviously, I'm a black man, so consider my biases as I go through this video. Without further ado, however, let's get right into it. Now, I'm going to structure this video into 3 parts, where I'm going to talk about the white experience when we go through the positions, the white experience when we go through the drafting process, and finally, we'll talk about salary and money. So
okay, but one thing you didn't, okay, salary and money, but you sound like you just only talking about little young fella. Sound like what you only talking about is, like you say, these people. It's funny you say the white experience, but I think you missing the big white experience. This whole board right here, all this white. You got the little yellow writing right here. You feel me, little young fella? You got the yellow writing. You got this little white, green writing, and this little red arrow and this green writing. But look at this big old white board that it's all on. Is you following me? I'm gonna have to break it down a little more. Let's see if you can see what I'm saying. Hold on. Let's see.
Go through the drafting process, and finally we'll talk about salary and money. So let's talk about positions in the NFL. Okay. Let's start with the quarterback position. Historically, the quarterback position has been exclusively filled by white players, and this is the position that is seen as the pinnacle of leadership of the team. These are the most important guys on the team. So during the early days of football, obviously it was a lot easier to be a quarterback as a white person. But here's the thing, as time has...
man, y'all young boys be missing so much. Like, you just gonna just say, oh, it was easier to be a white. No, man, they wouldn't let us play quarterback. They wouldn't let your melanated brothers play quarterback, young fella. What's your name, man? I gotta get you right, dog. Hold on. Let me see. What's your name? D Talk. Look here, D. Look, they wouldn't let us play. This little weak ass picture you got up here, man. They wouldn't let us play quarterback. They said we weren't smart enough to run a team. You know what I'm saying? They lied to us, man. They made us only play the skill positions. Like, for real though. Like speak on. I'm gonna learn you though. I'm gonna learn you a little something, man. Let's learn together. Shit, hell, let's go.
White person. But here's the thing, as time has gone on, being a white quarterback has been getting harder and harder. This is one of the most slept on phenomenon that we're seeing in the NFL. Most quarterbacks are coming out to be black. Look at some of the biggest stars of the game right now. You have Patrick Mahomes, black. You have Lamar Jackson, obviously black. You have Jalen Daniels. You have Jalen Hurts. All of these guys, black. Caleb Williams, black.
Okay, but look, you. I hope you don't miss the point, young fella. Like I say, to me, this is like a spit in my face because we've been able to run a team. We've been able to do these things that they said we couldn't do. And look at us doing it now. That as soon as they give us an opportunity, we take over. You see, that's that melanin, man. That melanin running deep in your veins, young D Talk. Let's go.
More black quarterbacks are emerging in the league. So maybe now you as a white person, because I want you to take that role, even if you're black or blue, I want you to take that role, understand that the position as a quarterback is becoming more and more athletic. And guys that are doing this at a high level that are white are extremely athletic individuals. We don't have the Tom Brady's anymore. We now have players like Bo Nix. And trust me, Brandon Pierna, I believe, and even with all that being said, I'm not going to lie to you. You can still feel comfortable as a quarterback if you're white and you want to play in the NFL because...
Hey, chill, man. I ain't see nothing wrong with Tom Brady, man. He was smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like how y'all try to kick Shaq out the NBA with this Jokic stuff. Talking about you got to do all this. Nah, man. Just pass it down to the big man. Let him eat. Man, if you got a line that can guard the old... You know, Tom Brady style quarterback, man. That's it. He got a lot of Super Bowls, don't he?
This position, though there are more black people becoming quarterbacks, is still highly dominated by the white individuals out there. Now, let's look at the skill position. You're a white person trying to play in the NFL, and you know 100% for a fact that you have to be exceptional to play wide receiver or running back because these guys are absolutely insane. These two positions are highly overpopulated by black players, so your chances of being a good receiver in the league as a white man is highly, extremely negative. We look at guys like Adam Thielen, who is a rare breed. And then you take a look at a guy like Christian McCaffrey, who could give you hope, who could show you guys out there that you can actually become something valuable to an offense.
Yeah, but look here, though, man. Like how you saying all that, I remember, like I said, I don't remember him ever being, you know, playing running back like that. Like, man, McCaffrey, that's a beast. Hey, Christian, you a beast, man. But that's how your daddy played too, though. And he was a beast too. So, you know what I'm saying? You was raised in the right family, homie. And I'm pretty sure it's more of y'all. But just know, look what's around you. Yeah, we was born with it. See, we ain't have to be taught it. We just saw it and then did it. We ain't have to be grown in the family. No knock on you, dog. There ain't no knock on you. I love what you do. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you was with the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Beating on my Falcons all the time. But I'm telling you, we just do it. Y'all got to study it. Let's go.
But for the most part, these guys are anomalies. Most white folks aren't going to be seen as decent receivers or recruited as decent running backs in the NFL. But you know what? Y'all white people, y'all always got something there that saves y'all a little bit. Because though the wide receiver and the running back are hardly dominated by the blacks, the whites have the big boys. These are the tight ends. These are the guys that are dating Taylor Swift. This is your Travis Kelce, your George Kittle, your Sam Laporta, your...
Don't forget about, keep going, let me see.
Brock Bowers. These guys are probably going to be the future of receivers.
Okay. Yeah, we ain't going to go. Nope, let me let them go. Let me let them
in the NFL. And you can basically say that the white race, the white people have invested into the future of the game because I honestly think tight ends are more valuable than receivers. I'm just going to say it, hold me to that. But these guys are going to be the future of the NFL at some point.
Man, let me tell you. Oh, God.
I don't know what they feed their kids. That just make them huge tanks. And
man, it's not like, okay, do you remember a guy named Antonio Gates? Or maybe Tony Gonzalez, who played for that same team? Or maybe a dude named Algie Crumpler? You know, maybe another guy named man, look, I could go on and on and on, but we play that position too, bro. We play that position too. Let's go.
And really good at this weird and dumb position, but they're becoming more and more of a factor in offenses. Now, all that is cool, but you know what might actually surprise y'all? When we go on defense, they actually start to seem a little better for white people, which is weird. You would think white people offense. But let's first look at the safety position. When we take...
I would never think white people offense. Why? Damn, man, y'all the new generation. Why would you think that? Nah, man. I think what you need, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, man, you get you a good mix at linebacker. You get on the offensive side of the ball, your hogs and the quarterback normally. You know what I'm saying? They don't normally play no skill position, man. You might get a tight end, like you say. Defense, a couple linebackers, a couple linemen. You know, safeties, yeah. Hard-hitting safeties. Okay.
Take a look at the safety position. We could see that this is a very even split position. These guys don't have to be super athletic. All they have to do is be very, very smart and sneaky athletic. And that's what the safeties are really good at. And this position has been known to be a mix of black and white. So if you are a white human being, chances are you're probably going to play safety. And that is a very valuable position.
Like what this dude said, if you're a white human being, you're going to play safety. Like, so that's how you damn, it's like that. It's, if y'all don't know, it's like I'm listening to this little young fella right here go, and it's like reverse. So now he categorizing them. So hey, you know, if you white, man, you just gonna be a safety. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no chance nowhere else, or you might can be a tight end. Damn, that's how they used to do us, man. Ain't that something how the tables done turned? Like they used to tell us, man, yeah, that nigger, yeah, he's gonna have to play. Can't be no quarterback. Hell, running back, receiver. You know what I'm saying? But it's reversed. Now we calling. Oh, okay. Let me learn some more, man. I'm learning from you, D. Let's go.
Position. Those are one of the positions that are really undervalued by the league. But safety is very important, very difficult, and I don't even get paid as much. If I was a white safety, I low-key could make a political statement.
Bro, what are you talking about,
right?
Let's move on to the crazies of the crazies, the crazy guys on defense. These guys weirdly
hold up, man. Go back to this
make a political statement.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about? But look at this fool. You gonna take your helmet off? This This is some stupid shit. I'm gonna take my helmet off and prove a point by bloodying up my whole forehead. Let's go.
Move on to the crazies of the crazies, the crazy guys.
Dang, man, why'd you take your helmet off?
Guys on defense. These guys, weirdly so, are highly populated by mixed bags of black folks and white folks, and sometimes even other races join the pile because the linebacker position is very versatile. These guys, again, are very sneaky athletic, and that's a theme with the white folks out there. We do have a Hall of Famer that is white, Luke Kuechly. We have Alex Anzalone. We have a lot of great white linebackers in the league. So you have people to aspire to be at least. Now, when we move on from linebackers,
damn, you ain't getting no love to them. Man, it was some good white boy linebackers, man. It's not many, but you know, it was some good ones, man. My boy, I'm biased, man. I remember when Keith Brooklyn was out there, man, you know, for my Atlanta Falcons, man, back in my day, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was some more. You ain't put none of my Falcons highlights up there, shit.
We actually start to see where the white people are thriving, okay? We see at the special team side of the ball. This is where the white folks shine. As a white person, playing special team can be very beneficial.
That's a damn lie, because if you pay close attention, you'll see. If you go to the high school, well, you wouldn't know. You're a young dude, but being that I coach and being around that kind of stuff, you starting to see them Asians come out. A lot more different races are coming out to just do. Look, they don't want they want their kids to get the money, but all they got to do is snap the ball right. They have the long snapper, or just be an Asian, or the kicker be an Asian or something. Pay attention.
A lot of punters, a lot of kickers out there are extremely white. When last have you seen a black kicker in the NFL? I'm going to go straight and say none, because if you're a black kicker, they'll probably move you to another position.
Why? Why, bruh? Why do you think like that? Damn. Times and change, boy. Let go.
I saved the best for last, guys.
Okay.
I want to go over the most proudest white position, which right now is the cornerback position.
What?
The longest.
Are you? Oh my God. Are you serious? I have to hear this. Hold on, player. Hold on. Let me hear
This
this
time, we didn't have a cornerback in the NFL. This position
Man.
was highly dominated. Over 99% of cornerbacks in the NFL right now are black, making it
Always.
one of the few positions where white players are essentially absent. And
Okay.
the last prominent cornerback we've seen since this year or maybe last year was Jason Sehorn. And right
Right.
now, we actually
How
have
do you?
two
How can you even know who Jason Sehorn is, man? You was like 8 or 5.
black cornerbacks doing extremely great things. We have Cooper DeJean with the Philadelphia Eagles and Riley Moss with the Denver Broncos. These guys are huge for their
This dude just named 2 people. Let go.
team. They aren't just placeholders. They aren't just there for representation. Look at the plays that Cooper DeJean is making. Look at some of the plays that Riley Moss is making. Low intermission. We are almost at 4,000.
Man, get out of here, player. I don't want to hear you. No. I'm gonna support the player. Let's go. Tell him.
Subscribers.
Let me
Please
go on and
subscribe.
subscribe.
We're trying to catch up to Brennan Pierna. He has a lot more subscribers than me. I want to get there in the next 30 years. Now, people, let's
okay.
move
I'm happy
on
to
to
get
the
there.
big boys up front. The big boys in the trenches. Who's winning in that department? Are y'all white folks winning? Now, I don't know, because this is a very mixed bag in this area. I'd first like to start with the D-line, and I do think the D-line does a lot of hard work. They are extremely important to a team winning. These guys were disrupting the quarterback every game. These guys are your Nick Bosa's of the world, your Myles Garrett of the world, your TJ Watts of the world. These guys are extremely key, and they are one of those positions that come in a mixed bag. Anyone can become a great DN or a great D lineman in the NFL, but I do think where their disparity lie in the NFL is when you consider the edge side of the D line compared to the interior side, because the edge side of the D line can be a mix of black and white. But when we go more into the interior, that's when we start to see guys like Aaron Donald. These really good and athletic interior D linemen tend to be extremely black. And this really sucks for the white folks out there, because you are being competed on the edge by guys like Myles Garrett. And then you have to worry about the interior side of the ball, which is highly dominated by black dudes. So that's for the D line. A white person is going to be very difficult to solidify yourself in the D-line, unless if you're a Hutchinson or a Watt or a Bosa. These are very extremely rare athletes that make it on the D-line as white people. But again, white folks, here comes your saving grace. Okay, you have the O-line. Now, weirdly so, the best O-lineman in the NFL is black, but his position is dominated by white people. I mean, take a look at one of my favorite tackles in the NFL right now, Joe Alt. Really good at his position. Look at what this dude is wearing at his draft ceremony, bro.
Hell no. No.
Some of the whitest shit you will ever see.
don't hate on that
And
white
this
boy.
is no hate, no shade, no stray. This is all pure commentary. The white folks of the NFL control the offensive line. I think that's their area of biggest strength. If you're white, making it as an O-line man is extremely understandable and encouraged, actually. Now, let's actually move on to the simplest part of the video, which is gonna be the drafting, because the drafting process is very simple for white people. You're either in the first round being chosen as one of the top 12 quarterbacks, or you're somewhere in the 4th to 6th round, and it's hard to find guys in between. Usually the 3rd and the 2nd round are there for maybe what if receivers, and these guys are usually black. Or sometimes if you're going on defense, you're getting cornerbacks, linebackers, DN, and these guys are also usually black.
Hey, man, D, you ever see me reacting to this video you did, man? You done. Where you from, boy? Where you from? I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm talking about?
You might get a center in the mid tier of the draft, but most of the time you're either first or last, which can be bad, but also good, depending on how you look at it.
A bullshit?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I'm with the white boys. Yeah,
Okay,
bullshit,
finally, let's talk about dinero, because I think as a white person in the NFL, you have to understand that the positions that you guys dominate enables you to have and earn a lot of money over your career. You could play special teams, be a kicker, and have a higher overall career earning than some running backs in the league. You could easily play quarterback and more than quadruple a lot of other positions in earning just by your yearly salary, not even considering the longevity of your career and how much more money you're gonna earn in terms of sponsorships. And if you don't like that, you can play on the defensive side of the ball as well. You could be a safety, you could be a DN. These guys, though the safety isn't making a lot of money, the D linemen, especially the DNs, which you are good at, you could make a lot of money there as well. But now, seeing all of that, let's talk about what this means as an everyday white human being in the NFL. What will your typical life look like? So you would probably be playing quarterback in the NFL, and you would probably be earning a lot of money. But socially, you won't be seen as that dog unless you're Joe Burrow. There is a little bit of a social thing that comes with being not black in the NFL. It is seen as a black league, let's be honest. But overall, it's a league that invites everyone. It's a league that loves diversity.
Hey,
it's
man,
a league that
I just going to see little D-Talks. Young nephew, you ain't seeing it. Listening at you talk, bro, you have no clue what you even are bringing up for real. You know, this is you kind of opening some doors right here, man. A Pandora's box, so to say. But I'm gonna go on ahead and get some since you gave the invitation. I'm gonna go on ahead, come on in here and get some of this. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So one thing you ain't talk about. Well, we at 11:59. We'll come back to that. But right here. Nah, I'll just leave it there. Like I told you, that big old bright white in the background. You know, you broke down all these players. You did all right. I mean, I can kind of agree with you a little bit, you know, from your younger point of view. You know what I'm saying? p.o.v, that's how they say it. From your little p.o.v. But what you forgot to mention, and I ain't mad at you, is the fact that, you know, who own the sport, man? How the hell we all the athletes? How we all these positions, and how you gonna say out your mouth with a smile, it is mainly black and all this? Like, I hear you, but damn, why we don't own none of the damn teams, dawg? You ever thought about that? Deep talks. I'm just getting you to think a little bit. I ain't yelling at you or nothing, you know. I'm just wondering if you ever thought about it, because you went and broke down. You did all this time, you know, broke down all the positions. You ever broke down the, you know, management, the you know, what they call them, the presidents and the owners and the CEOs and COOs and all of them jokers? You broke down that, because that whole black and white shit started to change, bro. And you start to notice that it's like 95% white when you start looking into ownership, bro. Yeah. So I like the smile on your face, man. Hopefully you see my message. You know, hopefully you see my video, man. I'm going to drop this right behind yours, man. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can catch some of your traction, and maybe we can teach each other a little something. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to put it on my little gun line podcast joint, man. I'm going to edit it up right quick, man. And then we're going to see if you can catch me. You did? The gun line podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here with my boy D-Talks. Hold on, let me let him finish the video. Hold on.
Encourages diversity. It is about the best man, not the best race. And that's what we're seeing now. Positions are changing every year. White cornerbacks are coming in more and more. Black quarterbacks are coming in more and more. So that is just the plight.
Yeah, you so you so raw, dog. You don't even know. He said white cornerbacks and show too. Bro, you know how many black quarterbacks it is now, man? It's a lot of us out there, bro. And we still at the cornerback position too. And it's still only Christian McCaffrey, homie. But that's not the point. The owners, man. Think about it a little deeper, young fella. Just think a little deeper. Just a little deeper, my nigga. Hold on, let me see.
The situation and the life structure of y'all white folks in the NFL, it's actually not bad. Also, watch all the other videos on the channel.
Okay, yeah, y'all go watch all his other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, this is Gunline Podcast, man. I'm just trying to help my little fella. I'm trying to learn some from him while he learned from us, you know what I'm saying? Or learn from me if he listen. Hell, he ain't got to listen to me. He doing his own thing. But I tell you, man, man, this is all new. All new. It's funny how they adapt our culture. You know what I'm saying? Getting lineups and beards. Ain't that? I'm telling you, man, that's not how it was, man. And it was okay. That's the crazy thing. Like, it was okay. It was all right to be white, man. You can have your little scissors and cut your hair with your little scissors and your little wild wolf. You either went barefaced or you had a little woofy, you know what I'm talking about, beard. Now y'all all lined up, got the fade. Y'all just, hey, but nah, this is it right here, bro. This is it. This whole whiteboard. This is what it is, and we are the little colors right here. Little colors, the little yellow. You know what I'm talking about? That's us now. You know? While you try to shit on them kinda in this video, at the end of the day, we ain't nothing but these little numbers and stuff. While they the whole whiteboard. Because they own the league, y'all. They own the league. They run the league. It's their league. We just play in it. That's why I say, and if, man, maybe you can help. You know, we should start our own league. I mean, why not? We the profit. We the product. How you gonna be the product and you just getting sold? Man, you should be able to own your own product now. Maybe another time. Gunline Podcast, man. We out this thing. Peace.